Okay, this is the second algebra section, problem number 2. The functions f of x and g of x are defined below. So f of x is equal to 5x minus 45 and g of x is equal to negative 3 halves x plus 7. By graphing, determine where f of x equals g of x. Well, first of all, by graphing, I'm not sure how a standardized test would know whether you graphed or what you did. So this, use whatever you like best. I would say that most of you probably, if you know that f of x equals g of x, so if those two are equal on the left-hand side, then you also know that these two are equal on the right-hand side. Okay, so this is actually a pretty easy problem. 5x minus, hold on, not 4x. 5x minus 45 equals negative 3 halves x plus 7. Now, my personal preference whenever there's a fraction mixed into an equation that I'm trying to solve is I like to get rid of it by multiplying through. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 2. The rationale for doing that is because I want my 2 to cancel. So 2 times 5x is 10x. And 2 times negative 45 is minus 90, or negative 90, equals 2 times negative 3 halves. Here's where the magic happens, negative 3x. And 2 times a positive 7 is positive or plus 14. All right, so now this is kind of like, I call it the Tarzan equation solving. You're going to want to take the x's to the same side and take the 90s to the same side. So it's kind of like when Tarzan swings out, grabs Jane, and comes back. Because what you're going to do is you add 3x, and you take it over here to the x. Oh, okay, while you're here, you pick up plus 90 because you want it over here. Okay, so what ended up happening is minus 90 plus 90, that's 0. Minus 3x plus 3x, that's 0. And you've got your like terms on the same side. So 10x plus 3x is 13x. Your equal sign drops down. And 14 plus 90 is 104. All right, so now you're going to divide by 13. You're going to divide by 13. Now here's my thinking on this. You should have a calculator going into this test. If you don't, you can ask the people there. I'm sure they will find you one. I would not do any calculations on a standardized test that counts 20% of my grade without picking up my calculator unless it was just quick computation. And this is no exception. I could do it by hand, but I'm not going to. 104 divided by 13 gives me 8. X equals 8. The answer is D. So, moving to the next problem. The next problem is your redemption problem. You're going to work it out, show your teacher, and see if, in fact, you got this one right, even if you did not get the other one right before. So we're going to look at this and make it bigger for you. Pause your screen if you need to. The functions f of x and g of x are defined below. F of x equals negative 19x plus 8, and g of x is negative 18x plus 8. Using a table of values, determine the solution to the equation f of x equals g of x. Again, you're welcome to use a table of values, but how will they know? Okay, it's a multiple choice test where your work is not graded. And so use whatever you want. Good luck. Have your teacher check it and make sure that it's right.